I'm Steven from Beijing International Bilingual Academy, and today I want to tell you guys that we are facing a ton of decisions every day. Steven Zhang here is going to tell you that making choices is the most important thing. In this case, I just found out that all of the decision making shares some of the same principles. And the first one I want to introduce is that you can't choose well if you don't see all of the choices. Before, in my hometown Zihan, my ex-friend called Zihan. He is a very smart person. He is really good at playing King of War, which is called 王者荣耀. He is ranked the first attempt in 陕西省. His family believe that he will be a mathematician later. So all things he do in the weekend is studying math, solving logarithm, kind of these things. However, what is his real passion? Playing games. He is very talented in it. His parents didn't see that he had the talent in this, so they didn't choose the role he really liked, which is what I learned. And the second point I want to illustrate here is that if you were hesitated, that don't be so hard. During the first selection, Sophie Shi, which is our school captain, asked me a very hard question. Your audiences are all adults which have more life experience than you. Why should they listen to your speech? Well, actually, this is a really hard question that I spent almost 3 weeks thinking about it. That's why I just started writing my script last day. In this case, I believe that when you're hesitant, have a pause is okay, which is linked back to our topic, pause and progress, reclaim the rhythm of life. You can only find out your rhythm of life after a pause. However, pause doesn't mean like, for example, your friends find you to play games, like this, and you throw out everything you need to do. This is not what we call pause. Pause is just a step which you have to focus on what you are going to do next. And the third point is that a good decision isn't just good now, but also good later. I mean, like if you just see your decision making as the process of planting seeds, and the seeds will finally grow up, which is the consequences that you must take. Every time when we're making decisions, we have to consider about it. If we don't consider it, it will be a very bad decision. And the final point I'm going to demonstrate here is that don't make your temporary emotions a fact what you are really going to decide. Well, I have a really good example to claim about this. We have a very good physics teacher, aren't we, Mr. Mervin? When we're having physics class, me and Arthur like to talk about things about physics. Well, definitely not something which is not related to the class. However, Mr. Mervin this time is going to find us and being very sarcastic, ask us, if you guys really have something hurry, why didn't you do something at here tonight? However, I think that this thing really made me and others sometimes really upset. However, we didn't choose to leave the physics class because we believe that if we leave it, we will leave a really great teacher which we never encountered before. Also, we have no basis on chemistry or biology, which is taught by Mrs. Cui Ya and Dr. Sebastian. So that's all of the points I want to tell you. The last thing I want to show you guys is that I think decision making is a result of the process called 沉淀. Well, I think it's just called accumulation. I mean, like every day, you're preparing for a good decision. And that's all I want to share with you guys. And here I will give you a decision. If you think that I done a good job on illustrating what is decision making, please clap your hands. Thank you very much.